Hey, we just got down here a little bit ago. As you can see, burned the last little bit of the stuff I collected last time. Probably about 10 trees or so. But Ginger said, how long is this thing gonna burn? I said, I don't know. I'd stay here with it. She said, well, I'm gonna stay here with you. Get a blanket. I was like, ooh. She said, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. And I'm gonna get a blanket. I'll stay out there with you as long as it gets, as long as it's burning. So we're gonna get all snuggly and cuddly up underneath the blanket out here in Mother Nature. So I went and got another pickup truck load of wood. I gotta make sure this fire don't go out, boys.
Today I am going to be staining wood. We have a kitchen nook, I don't know what you would call it. We put together two good size oak boards instead of having those big camper tables that kind of took up most of the kitchen. It's just Paul and I. So we decided that we're just going to have a smaller area. So I'm gonna get that going today. Some people ask, well, you know, if this is a temporary place, what does it matter what it looks like? Well, this has kind of been our home for just a little bit. So why not make it where we want to be? And big shout out to 97.1 The River for making my day even better because we do have a radio. Okay, so this is the table that I'm going to be staining. Now, obviously, all of that stuff is going to be off of it. So, but all of that's going to get stained. I am using the wood finish mini wax, or min wax, I guess. And I chose, if you can kind of see at the top there, it's kind of like a black stain. But it is semi-transparent and clear, so charcoal gray is what I ended up picking. So I'm going to be taking everything off of here. This is our ice maker. If you don't have one of these, it's a must. And I'm going to be putting it on that table, and we're going to get started. The stink bugs. I do have to say, one of the things being out in the country has gotten better for me is insects, spiders, bugs, especially those Joe Rowe spiders. They're scary as heck, but they're everywhere. I mean, I have to either pull up my big girl panties and deal with it, or I'm never gonna work well here. So I've done good. Okay, we decided on one of the Kraus & Becker paintbrushes. I didn't want to go too expensive, obviously, because it's just a very thin stain. So we got this from Harbor Freight. It was like $1.39, so definitely doable. And obviously it's just going to get thrown away when we're done. So that's what we decided to go with. The counter that's going to be covered by a lot of things because I want to see what the distribution is. Yeah, it's definitely a lot thicker than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be more of a transparent actual stain.
Technology solutions that put you ahead in
So you can kind of see it's a lot thicker than, it's almost like a paint. I thought it was going to be more of a clear, but oh well, it's just a camper, right? Okay, so that's the end result. I mean, it's not bad. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. Most of the time, though, when things dry, they're a lot darker. I might actually take a wet rag or a very damp rag and just kind of like wipe over top of it. Because I do like seeing little streaks of wood in a stain. So we'll see. So I'm learning as I go. Like I just said, don't, you can't learn or grow unless you learn. So instead of painting it on, because you know, I'm not afraid to say that I mess up. I'm not perfect. Instead of painting it on, I'm going to do a couple strokes with the paintbrush and then use the rag right away. I'm going to see how that works. Because honestly, it doesn't. I thought it would be, it would smell worse, but because I think it's best to have a good ventilated area, and the camper is kind of small, but it doesn't really smell bad at all. So, or maybe I'm delirious already. Probably gonna need to get new. So it says to go with the grain, obviously. Oh yeah, that looks good. Me like you much better. Yes. So I'm gonna do little bits at a time, and then wipe. Boys and girls always wipe against the grain. Clean to dirty. I think that's what I should have been doing That's all right though, because like I said, that's why I started with that one first, because it stays covered. So I just didn't want it the wood color, so that's why I opted to do that as well. I don't know why. I guess I thought it would be like a clear, a clear stain. I mean, I know it's gray. We asked for gray, but I thought it would be like a clear gray. Oh. Things you can't learn in school, boys and girls.